Alright folks, here we go. A second attempt to make a little Pilates video for you guys. It's Natalie here at Pilates and Beyond Fitness Studio in Cape Town, and this recording is for my clients who are unable to join me on Zoom due to dodgy Wi-Fi, or you're out in the farm somewhere, or your space doesn't allow. So a basic Pilates class. Just please forgive me, this is completely unprofessional. I'm alone in my new studio, which I kind of like. The camera is just being held by a tripod. So yeah, I hope I'm in screen. I tried it out, but anyway. We are going to do a sort of basic intermediate Pilates class. Please listen to your bodies. Only you know what you're feeling. I don't want you to hurt yourselves. Feel free at any time to take a little break. I'm doing the class without any apparatus because who knows what you have at home. So we're just going to be using our body weight and yeah, making the best of what we have, which is actually pretty good. It's your own body. So take a peek down at your feet, please, everybody. Maybe lift your toes up and spread them out a little bit, and then press them down into the ground. Feel like your arches are gently drawing up, and then just ever so slightly bend the knees. And I'm going to start with some easy shoulder rolls. And I want you to just slow everything down. I'll try to slow everything down. And start to breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Yes, and I'm hoping we don't get interrupted with knocks on the door, dogs wanting to get back in. If so, we just have to ignore them. And then let's roll our shoulders the other way. I always like to start in a standing position just to kind of wake up the body for what we're about to give it, mobilizing necks and shoulders and whatnot. Okay, so we inhale and exhale, stretch it over. Try to imagine you're in between two panes of glass. Then return and inhale up. Exhaling over, stretch that arm, let that arm dangle. Inhale and return. Inhale up. And I think what I'll do this time round is add just a little teeny tiny bit of a sort of cardiovascular warm-up where we just get the blood flowing a tad before we take it down. Okay, over and return one more time. Last time, inhale up, exhale over, hold and return. I think maybe we need one more to make it even. There's no one here to argue with me, so I'm going to be the boss. And here we go. From here, just tuck your chin in towards your sternum. Again, slight bend in the knees, and then as you exhale, guys, roll yourself slowly forward, one vertebra at a time. Just let the head hang loose, let the arms dangle. Stay to inhale and exhale, scooping belly button in, and slowly restack all the way up, nice and tall. Let's do that one more time. Myself in, inhale, nod the chin, and exhale forward, slight bend in the knees. This time at the bottom of your roll down, just turning sideways. I want you to swing your arms in easy circles. Check you're not letting all the weight be over your heels. If anything, maybe a little more over your toes. You just need to scoop up a little bit more. And then let the arms swing in the opposite direction. And from there, scoop the belly button in and slowly restack one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Okay, from here, let's take right leg forward and left leg back. Heel pushing into the ground, hip pushing forward, slight nudge, pubic bone forward. That's it. And we reach up on the inhale, keep your lats connected, and exhale to lower one. Inhale up, reach, maybe lift your chest a bit, and down two. Inhale up, and three. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and four. Two more, and five. And one more, last one. We hold it up, hands on the hips, back knee bends. Please listen to your knees. Make it small if you need to. If you can, make it a little deeper, watching this knee doesn't shoot over the toes. And three, and four. Two more, and five. One more, creaky knees, and six, and stop, step together. Take your right leg back, quick sticks, pushing the heel down, pressing the pelvis forward. Tucking the pubic bone forward a little, so you're getting really left or right hip flexor stretch. Inhale, reach it up. And Inhale, up and down. Inhale, three more. So it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. No, it's not, it's Saturday. Saturday afternoon in Cape Town. Days all kind of blend into each other, don't they? And hold it up, hands on the hip, tuck the tailbone under. I actually honestly don't know the date. 15, 16, 17, maybe it's the 18th. I don't know, it's Saturday. And it's gonna be 29 degrees here today, crazy. 3 more like this, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1 more, 1. And step together. So just stand to the back of your space wherever you are. We're just going to do 10 gentle lunges forward, lifting the arms, pushing back, and 2, pushing back, 3. If your knees don't like this, make it tiny like this, okay? Or just pretend. And let's go 4 more, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Then hold it. A big step to the front of your mat. And it's a little tiny lunge backwards or a big lunge. Whatever you want to do. Big or small. How are you feeling today? What's your body need today? And little bicep curls. Let's go 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Stand facing, well, you could, I guess, face where your TV is or your monitor. Have your feet slightly wider than hip bone distant apart and bend your knees. Hands are pushing sort of inward, and you're going to do a standing cat stretch, dropping the head, and then release, flatten the back, and exhale, scoop. Maybe it'd be better to show you this from the side. I think that's what Daphne said. And round the back, and 1 more time, and then all the way up. Then you are going to stand with your feet very wide and then turn out. As I said, just a little bit of warm up here. Knees pushing out, chest stays above the hips, and press up and wrap into those glutes. Inhale, exhale. Shall we add some arms to this? Inhale. It's nice, nobody can argue. And up, and down. As you're extending those legs and knees, pull the thigh muscles up. 5 more, let's make it. 4, inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Last 2. The last one. This time, keep it down. Hold it down. Okay, just maybe hold your arms strong in front of you. Lift one heel. Press it down. Other heel, press it down. As you're lifting the heel, try not to sort of let the whole body shift. And down. And up. And down. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And then hold it. And bring your feet in. Da, 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 da. Last little warm up before we take it to the mat. It's a squat. If you can, stick them right back. Feel weight on your heels. If you feel like you're going to fall over like that, you've got the right position. Okay, ready? Last 8. 7. 6. 5, using the large muscles. Glutes, bums, thighs. I lost count already. 3 more. 2. Okay, 1 more. Last one. And there we go. So take yourself back so you have some space in front of you on your mat. We're going to roll down again, nodding the chin. Soft knees. Walk your hands onto the mat. Into your slidey mat. Pyramid stretch. Okay, chest is pressing through to the thighs. Your knees can be bent and your heels don't need to touch the ground. I mean, if they do, great. But if you've got tight calves or Achilles, this might be it for you. If you can, if they will go, then go for it. Feel the chest pulling through, pressing through to the thighs. Elbows kind of rounding outwards. And let's take it for a little padding through the feet, bending one knee, bending other knee. and 3, and 4. Really stretching behind the toes, rolling through those feet. 5 more, 4, 3, 2. Actually, just thinking of the feet. Sorry, I'm going to ask you please to join me standing up again. Okay, if you want to just go into rest pose here, you can. But this is just I'm just thinking of the feet now, a really lovely stretch for the feet. So that kind of stretched the bottom of the feet. This will stretch the top of the feet. So I'll stand this way so you can see what's happening there. Take your right leg behind you, curl the toes under, that way. And then, without actually pulling your leg through, make as if you're pulling your leg through. Very understretched part of our bodies, those ankles that work all day long, walking, flexing, flexing, flexing. So let's hold it there for a few breaths. Okay, if you've got dodgy balance, feel free to grab something, wall, shelf. Otherwise, think about just wrapping into your core a little bit more, stabilizing through your center. Then the same leg just pulls in, oopsie, and pulls up to, so it's beside your other ankle, and push down. And while you're pushing down, think of growing a little bit taller. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm rushing. 2 more breaths. Then, take this leg forward, and be careful. Stretching the outside of your ankle in this front position. Great. Following. Okay, so then just release that ankle. Circle, circle. Okay, shake it out. Let's take the other leg back. Push the back of that foot, the top of that foot down. Try and get your balance. Once it's there, feel like you're trying to pull this thigh forward. Breathe. Okay. Good. Couple more breaths. Feel like you're pulling the foot. Then actually do pull the foot. Bring it so that it's right in line with your other foot. Then grow taller. Okay, hold it up there. Pressing down without falling over. Breathe. Good, good, good. And then just shift it forward a bit, tilting the foot that way. Supporting knees bent. Hold it there. Alrighty. And then just shake it out, circle your ankle. Sorry, this picture's crooked. Here we go. Okay, standing back to the back of your mat, let's go back into that downward dog via the roll down. Walk your hands forward. Okay, this time just hold it for a couple of breaths. And then let's shift it forward onto all fours. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, hip distance apart. Try and find your neutral position, hollow in the back. Separate the shoulder blades, no sinking into shoulder blades. And we're going into some yummy cat stretches. Start with pelvic floor drawing up, belly button sinking in, pushing out of the hands, dropping the head. Stay to inhale. Exhale, release through the crown of the head. Flatten out the back and lengthen your tailbone away. And you go again. Exhale. Hold, inhale, and release. Sometimes I breathe audibly so that you can hear when I'm breathing. You don't have to breathe out loud. If you want to, you're welcome to. And yeah, just as long as you're breathing, it doesn't really matter where you're breathing. Just breathe and release it. So while I have you here, let's go into an alternating opposite arm leg extension. So it's a bit of back work, lots of lat work, and working the diagonal sort of lines across the body. You're going to go first let's work with right arm, left leg. You inhale to reach them long. You exhale to stretch them up and away from you. You inhale and you exhale, pull back. Try to keep your shoulders level and your hips level. The the supporting elbow ever so slightly bent, trying not to hang your heads, and back. It's slow. It's inhale, pause, exhale, hold, inhale, and exhale. Trying to keep the weight sort of evenly distributed and down. Trying to keep the hips level. Trying to keep the shoulders level. We'll do 4 more. And up and down and together. And 3 more. 3 and up, down and together. 2 more. 2. Okay, and 1 more, and 1. Down and together. Excellent. From here, 1 more cat stretch. Maybe open your knees a bit. Let your bottom rest down on your heels or towards your heels, wherever your knees let you go. And just take a moment. Your head can even rest down. Maybe you want to walk your hands off to one side of your mat and push your hips away from where the hands are. Back to the middle, over to the other side of your mat. Back is rounded. Okay, back to the middle. Use your tummy muscles to scoop the belly button in. Slowly restacking all the way up. Excellent. Sit your bums down. Feet come forward. Actually, I'm going to turn around this way. I've got a better view this way. Okay, so your feet are hip bone distance apart, roughly the distance of your hands. And we're going to just do sort of a little abdominal and spinal warm up. Hands reaching forward. Get the shoulders nicely sort of in their shoulder sockets. And we go exhale, scoop, hold, and exhale, come back up. And lengthen, inhale, and exhale. Excuse me, hold. And slowly up and elongate. And 3, hold, and forward. Okay, 2 more, and 2, hold, and up. And 1 more, last one. Last one like that. Okay, palms face in, lift one arm up. Try to keep the lats connected. Exhale, lower 1. Inhale, pull tummy tighter, 2. And scoop 3. And scoop 4. 2 more. And scoop 5. 1 more. And can we stay here? Inhale. And exhale, come back up. Please modify. Don't go so far back if it's not comfortable for you. Halfway back again. Hands pushing onto the top of an imaginary table. And twist. Try to keep your chin above its sternum. Or the sternum. And 3. And 4. 2 more. And 5. Keeping your legs pretty still. And 6. Stop. And sit up. And then just adding a little bit of rotation. The bow and arrow. Pull elbow back. Follow the line with your eyes. And sit up tall. And scoop navel to spine. 2. Inhale. And 3. And up. 3 more. 3. And up. 2 more. 2. Ah. And up. 1 more. Last one. And up. And hold it. And let's have a moment here. Soles of your feet together. Knees pushing out. Out. Releasing there. Maybe pulling forward a little bit. Great, sitting up nice and tall, and you could use your hands to help you lower yourself all the way to the ground. If you're feeling a bit stronger, you can just reach your arms forward and go all the way down. Let's have a second, stretching arms over, stretching legs long, shrugging the shoulders, arching the back, flaring the ribs. Then have a moment bringing your hands by your sides. Slide your feet in, and yeah. So check your feet are hip bone distance apart. Imagine there's like a little bit of a ball between your knees, so you're not going to let your knees knock in and out. And let's go into just the tilts. Exhale to tilts, pointing pubic bone to the ceiling, and inhale to release. So your neutral pelvis has pubic bone, hip bone, same plane, little hollow in the back, and as you do your tilt, you're pushing your back down, pointing pubic bone up. All right, but you all know that. And exhale, tilt, and inhale to release. And breathing out. See if you can do this without squeezing your glutes. Pelvic floor, draw it up. Okay, 2 more, last 2. 2. And release. The last one, tilting and releasing. Okay, let's all take our hands behind the head, making a little hammock for your head to rest in. Try to keep the neutral pelvis as you exhale, lift, without doing that. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift 2, and inhale to lower. And lift 3, inhale to lower. Just 3 more. 3. Got quite a bit of sort of abdominal stuff coming up, so I'm going to keep the reps very low. 2 more, I'm guessing. 2. And last one. We're going to stay up. We're going to hold it. Keep your hips as still as you can. Or rolling across from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. 2. 3. Again, try to keep the chin more or less in line with the sternum. And 5, 4, 3, or even 3, 2, and 1. Hold it middle and slowly all the way down. Hands by your sides. For our shoulder bridge, we're going to add the arms. So let's keep the hands, palms facing inward. Okay, and we go inhale, prepare. Exhale, engage pelvic floor, imprint, curl the tailbone under, and lift to your bridge. So just to check your alignment, guys, maybe feel that your hips are staying level. Check that you're not overarching the back, okay? If you have any back issues, maybe even stop a little bit lower, okay? If you're good, you're going to go into your bridge, then you're going to breathe in to float the arms back, not collapsed onto the floor. Cha-ching! Feel them reaching away from you as you slowly melt your spine down. Release to neutral, inhale, arms back. Exhale, curl the tailbone under and lift. If you prefer to just keep your arms down here for support, please do so. Otherwise, they're back. And it kind of gives me the feeling of being kind of lengthened as I do that this way. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale. And exhale, down, 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 down. Release. Inhale and exhale. Up. Inhale. Zip, zip, zip. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Lats. Inhale. Just check, I caught myself there with very flary ribs. As you take your arms back, try and keep this rib cage kind of closure thing going on. And then down. And we'll do one more. And we're going to hold it at the top. And we're going to lift the arms. And we're going to do arm scissors. 1. And squeeze the bums. 2. Check your knees are not splaying. 3. And 4. 5. Just checking my alignment. 6. 4 more. 4. 3 more. 3. Sorry, that's the dog coughing. 2. And 1. Keep your arms up. And we go melting slowly down, small at the back, and release. Float the hands back down, and I'm actually going to ask you to please join me at the top of the bridge one more time. Again, this is quite a challenging little exercise, so if your back isn't happy with this, Amelia, you can do this with your bum down on the ground. Otherwise, as you can see, I'm trying to stay level, lifting one knee, go toe heel down. If it's all right for you, you can lift the knee and extend the leg. Bend the knee and put it down. And 3 or 4. Down. Just 2 more. down, and one more, and down, and hold it, and slowly melt it down, and release it. Excellent! Inhale, nod the chin, exhale, lifting your head and shoulders. Let's go knee up, other knee up. I would say imprint your lower back. If you're feeling quite strong, you want to try do this in neutral, you're welcome. 100, there we go. Breathe in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Totally lost count. Let's do 2 more rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Legs parallel. Bend the knees. Put one foot down. Put the other foot down. Hold it. And slowly lower yourself down. And from there, turn your head from one side. Sorry, I should have given you the choice of supporting the back of your head with one hand there. But again, this is for you guys. You know how I teach. You've done my classes before. So hopefully you know that. Let's go into our roll-ups. If you need a little support, a bit of a bolster under your back to help you, or if you just don't like roll-ups, you're very welcome to just do this kind of roll-up. Well, half roll-up. If you feel able, feeling strong. We inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, rolling up. And I want you to hold your lengthened C curve, so you feel like you're stretching over maybe a beach ball that's on your thighs. Stay to breathe in, watch your shoulders. Exhale, scooping in and rolling down. And we go. Bend over. 2, hold, inhale, and slowly down. And 3. Oh, keep traveling. Hold and down. Let's say 3 down, 3 to go. Hold to breathe in and down. 2 more. Hold to inhale. Slowly down. Let's make this one the last one. Hold to inhale and then sit up nice and tall. Separate your legs a bit. Okay, sitting nice and tall. Up out of your sit bones. Reach your arms wide. Okay, shoulders. If you need to bend your knees, please feel free to help you get out of hip flexors a little bit. There we go, spine twist. Breathing in. You're thinking of how far can I go and can I take it a little bit further? So it's not about going halfway and then all the way. It's as far as you can and then you just pulse it a bit. Shoulders. Let's make it 6 more and it's 6. Lovely. And 5. Inhale. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it and relax the arms. Okay, ready for rolling like a ball? Slightly easier will be to hold here. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up. Little harder, holding here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. Again, try not to roll onto your neck if you can help it. And try to avoid touching your toes down like that. Let's make it 3 more here. 3. 2 more. 2. And 1 more. Good. Okay, so a little bit of a set here. Slowly down onto your back. I'm going to work with imprinted back. I think you should too. Scoop the belly button in. Hands push onto one thigh. Those toes try to stay level. 1 and 2. And and 4. Please feel free to support the weight of your head if you need to. 6, push into that thigh. 7, scoop tummy tighter. 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. You can hold it, carry on with that one, or you could try double leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, swoosh the arms around. Try to keep your upper bodies lifted. Inhale, exhale. Just take the hands more or less in line with the ears. 3, 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, and exhale. Let's do 1 for good luck. Breathing in and breathing out. Hold it. Hamstring pull. 1. Try to keep your upper body still. Reach those legs further and further. So again, you're pulsing at the end of your range of motion. I haven't counted. Let's go for 5 more, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold your legs up. If you've got tight hamstrings, just bend them. Okay, if you can, there we are. Hands interlaced behind your head. Keep the scoop. Flex left ankle as you lower the leg down. Point the toe as you lift it up. I'm going to go inhale, exhale, shh. Inhale, exhale, shh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, up. 1 more each leg. Shh. And last 1. And hold it. Bend the knees. And we go crisscross. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. More. 5. Rolling from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. 2. And 1. And hold it. And relax it. So you're going to lie here. You're going to circle your legs around and around and around and around. Keep circling your legs. Okay, just proof in the pudding that I'm on all alone. Had to turn something off on the stove. I can hear it bubbling away. Okay, so here we are, rolling, rolling, rolling. And well done. From here, I want you to roll yourself up and take yourself over onto 4-point kneeling again. Into 4-point kneeling again. Let's go into a cat stretch, pushing out of the hands, dropping the head, hold to inhale, and then release. 1 more time, exhale, pushing out of the hands, dropping the head, hold, and then release. And then just hold your kind of square-ish body for a second. And just going into a little bit of rotation, take your one arm up and try and reach up. It's not so rotationable. It's kind of a bit gooey and sticky. Okay, maybe after a bit more sort of rotational work, this will feel a little bit. And over. And there we go. So round the back up, push out of the hands, and then let's take the one arm and thread the needle. That will also help with some rotation. So twisting, breathing. Okay, and then other side. Be careful of your neck here. Be conscious of your neck. Make your neck be comfortable. Perfect. Back to center. And then we're going to do our little tricep push-up. So your choices are to take yourself from this box position, lowering your nose towards the space sort of between your hands. Think about that space. And pushing up. And your elbows are sort of turning inwards, or not inwards, but like elbows pointing towards the thighs. And I need you to just check you're not sinking into your shoulder girdle. So we'll do 3. Inhale, inhale, inhale. 2. And inhale, inhale, inhale. And 1. That's your sort of first option. Those are great. See if you can take it a little bit into a slightly harder version. You don't have to. You can keep going with the box push-up there. Otherwise, it's inhale, 2, 3, and exhale up. Again, I don't want you to go as low as you can and compromise that shoulder girdle. Rather, just go as low as you're comfortable, keeping the shoulder girdle nicely sort of stabilized. If you can take it a little lower, give it a bash. Great for the triceps. Let's make it 2 more. 2. And 1 more. And 1. Hold it and go back into rest pose. Alrighty, so let's take it to our sides. Before we lie on our sides, just sort of find your position. Knees are one on top of each other. Arm is stretched out, so now it's thinking just sort of single arm tricep. Hand can be here, and you're just bending the elbow towards the floor. If you should go right down, it would end up right under your shoulder. But I want you to stop just before it gets to that place. So we go, inhale, we're going to do 6. Exhale. Keep your head in line with the rest of your spine. Keep the nice feeling of liftedness under here. And 4. And 3. And 2. Excellent. And 1. And there we go. Take it all the way down onto your side now. Head resting comfortably in the crook of your arm. I think sort of more traditional pose is arm out here. Very welcome to that as well. I prefer this for me. And now I'm going to lift my feet up just a little bit. Keep this underside lifted and we go, exhale. Squeeze into those little glute muscles at the sides here. And 2. Okay, trying to keep your hips stacked. And 3. And 4. Exhaling, and 5. All the while lifting here. We'll do 1 more like that. 6. Now we're adding on to that. We go open. Keep your thigh where it is as you extend the leg. Inhale and exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, close. And 3, da-da, and da-da. 4, stretch, and da-da. 2 more, 5. And last one. Stretch. And there we go. And rest the foot down there for a moment. In fact, let's take the bottom leg, straighten it out, top knee forward. Just sort of adjust yourself on the mat so you can have a lovely twisty stretch. Maybe looking away from where this knee is. If you feel you can stretch that leg long, push that top hip away, getting a nice opening through that side. Great. Bring that leg back. Bring yourself back. And let's just continue here. So still lying on your sides. I want you to stretch both your legs long. I've got my all-in camera. I don't know. Let's hope. Okay. A little bit sort of scoop this away. Think of underside. And just a variation on a theme. Same, but different. We go breathe in, breathe out, slowly down. Okay, so we go 1 and 2 and down, 2, 3, 4. Shh. Just checking my alignment. Okay. If you've checked your alignment, make sure you lift your head back up so you're not looking down. And 5 and down. And 6. Doesn't have to be high, guys. Not high. 7. It isn't high. And down. I'm falling all over. And 8. And down. 2 more. 9. And down. 1 more. And 1. And down. Now hold it. And then relax it. Let the top knee go forward. Okay? You might feel like you want to slouch into this, but see if you can still keep a nice bit of a lift here. And let's get the bottom leg do a little bit of work. 3, up and down. 4, we'll just go quickly. 5, 6, high as you can, and only down a little bit. 9, hold it, and then circle it. 2, 3, 4. You've got a pointed ankle, pointed toes. Other way, circles. This is where the circles become all weird. That's okay. And now flex your ankle and go up, down with a flexed ankle. 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's hard to stay up here. 8, 9, 10, and circle it. 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10. And relax it there. Well done. Let's take it up. Let's take it to a quick little inner thigh. That one that just worked so hard. Okay. And let's start the sequence again. I'm just racking my brain. I think we started here, didn't we? I'll soon find out if we didn't. Okay, so you don't want to be sinking into the shoulder girdle. You want to be lifted up here. You want your head to be in line with the spine. Sorry, I'm a bit sloppy today. And we're going to take our hand here. Our knees are one on top of each other, as are our feet. We inhale, 2, 3. So this elbow is aiming to go down, but not touch down. Up and push up 1. Inhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Breathing in. And 2, 3, down. Excellent. Okay, let's do one more for good luck. And da-da. And let's take it all the way down onto our sides. Head is resting. And we did the clown. So our feet are up a little bit. Our underside is lifted. And we go. We did about 6 like this. Well, that feels good for that inner thigh that just worked. And inhale to release. Your feet are not too high. And exhale. Hips are trying to stay stacked. Inhale. Watch your shoulder. Exhale. Watch out to side. And I think this is about 4. Inhale, resist. 2 more and 5. Inhale. 1 more and 6. Then we went straight into the extension. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2, flex that thigh, inhale, 3, and down. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. And inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. And I think about 2 more. 2, and bend, and together. And last one. And stretch, and bend, and there we go, and relax it down. Stretch your legs long. This is a very thin mat. Okay, so get yourself comfy, a little bit banana shape, maybe comfy is the wrong word. And we go, breathe in, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4. Shh, I need a bit of balance on this side. 2, and yeah, you'll probably notice each side is very different. 1 and 2, whoops, down, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, need adjustment here. 2, 3, 4, up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, and up. There we go. Let's make it 2 more. Up. Okay, 1 more, last one, thank goodness. Down, 2, 3, 4, and relax it. Yeah, so let's take the knee here, and I'm not sure if we did our stretch here. Maybe we did it a little bit before. It's all gone out the window, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to stretch this leg long, stretch that top hip away, reach the arm up. See, if you were here with me in class, you could be correcting me right now like you usually do. So sorry for you. Okay, so let's take it back to the inner thigh. Bottom leg is reaching up. Okay, and we go. Pointed toes. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up and circle it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hello, inner thigh. Circle the other way. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now we flex the ankle and we go 1 and 2. Oh, still trying to lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We held the flexed ankle and then we circled again with the flexed ankle. 4, 5, loosen the plot. 6, 7, 8. Other way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. Okay, sit up. And enjoy that inner thigh stretch again for just a moment. Just trying to think if I've forgotten something else on that side, but if I have, you can push pause and do what I forgot. Alright, so let's take it onto our tummies. We're going to do, actually first let's just do a cat stretch and then we'll take it to the ground for our back extension. So your back extensions. Couple. Hold, inhale. And release. One more time. Hold, inhale. And release. Excellent. So you're going to take it onto your tummies, guys. So the first back extension, I want it to be very, 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 very basic. Very, very. Hands are here. Feet are grounded, but your legs aren't floppy. Stretch the legs on. Okay, wrap into the glutes gently. Suck the belly button up, tilt the pubic bone down. Inhale to open the chin, roll your shoulders, and listen to your backs. Maybe that's it, that's fine. Perfect. And float it down. Inhale, exhale. Hold to breathe in. And to exhale slowly down. Breathing in. 3 more. Hold. Slowly down. Slow, controlled, lovely moves. Working those back muscles, but holding the front muscles, also drawing up so they're working as well. Okay, last 2, I'm going to say 2 more. I think that's more than we said, but anywho. And slowly down. And the last one. Now let's hold this last one. Make sure the abs are connected even more. Squeeze the bum muscles and hover the legs just off the ground. You can keep your hands here and go for swimming. Am I doing this right? Swimming fish. Or you can take your arms forward and go for swimming. Either way, it's 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out. We go. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Shh, shh, shh. 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 Hold it. Hands can come back to your sides. Turn your cheek, rest your head. Oh, and rock your pelvis. Just relax there for a second. Turning your other cheek. Bring your hands by your shoulders. Suck the tummy tight and push up. And do sort of one cat / rest pose / whatever. Round back. Good. Okay, then slowly restack up. Sit your bottoms down. And we're going to do another rolling exercise. It's called your open leg rocker. It's an advancement on the rolling like a ball. I find it a bit tougher. So if rolling like a ball, this one is good for you, then just carry on with that. If you want to try a couple of the open leg rockers, you just basically want to try and lengthen the upper part of your spine when you come to this position. And if it's an option, you can also stretch your legs long, but otherwise just stay here. So it's inhale, scoop, roll back, exhale up, and either with or without the legs, inhale back. The legs are open, it's called the open leg rocker. You can hold here if you like. Push knees into your inside elbows, inhale back, exhale up, and elongate the spine. Inhale, scoop, exhale up, Eventually you're meant to go over with your legs straight, even holding onto your toes. Doesn't always work for me though, so shall I try it? Inhale back. I might end up doing a backward somersault into the wall, so maybe I shouldn't try. Oh well, here we go. Inhale back. Woo! Did it? Inhale back. Exhale up. Last one. Hold it. Legs together. Bend your knees to 90-90. Either support yourself and lie down, or just challenge yourself a little bit and lie down. Once you're there, reach your arms out to the side. Take your knees over to one side as you look in the opposite direction and exhale, pull back. One. Inhale over. Exhale, pull back. Two. Inhale over. Pull back. Three. Inhaling over. Pull back. Four. Inhale over. Pull back. Five. Shall we do 5 more? I think so. 5. I have no idea how long we've been going. And 4 more. 4. I'm just trying to think, have we done everything we should be doing? We've done some tummy. I think a little more rotation. Well, this is rotation. And let's go. 2 more. 2. And up. 1 more. And 1. So hold it here. Hands behind the head. Lift your head and shoulders. And let's just do alternating toe taps for 10. Shh. 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 And 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now leave the knees up. Rest the head and shoulders down. And hands here. And tailbone lifts there. 1. And 2. Slowly down. Control the down. 3. And 4. 2 more. And 5. Last one. And 6. And well done. From there, hold behind your knees. Roll yourselves up. And we're going to finish with the saw. In fact, it's a bit of a combination. Sorry, I don't need to shout. A bit of a combination between the saw and your advanced spine stretch. So we'll be working the arms a little bit as well. Take your arms out. So the saw, as we're kind of pretty familiar with, is that little pulse pulse, keeping your bum bones pinned to the floor. Pulse pulse. You're very welcome to do that if that's working for you. Otherwise, small variation. You rotate, back thumb turns down. I don't know if you can see it. Do a little bit of a roll, roll forward, and then you do a bit of that extension, like you're being pulled in opposite directions. Then scoop the belly button in, and slowly up, and then you turn to the other side. So try to keep your bum bones down. Try to keep your shoulders pulled away from your ears. So you're not like this. Scoop. And rotate. I will go inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. You can do what works for you. Just lift, 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 lengthen, scoop, reach, pull that arm back. And center, over, reach, and center one more time. Lengthen, da 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 da, and last time this side. Elongate. In fact, let's just do a couple of those spine stretches while we're here. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, rolling down. Please, I should have mentioned earlier, if you need to bend your knees, you're very welcome to bend your knees. Like this or like this, whatever works for you. Forward, sorry. And up, up. Inhale, nod the chin forward. Lengthen, hold. Inhale, sorry, here in face and forward. And up. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, stay. And forward. And up. Last one with a little cherry on top. Forward, lengthen, elongate. Now try and keep your diagonal and pulse the arms up. Feel the sort of middle muscles around the middle of your back, your middle and lower trapezius, your lats. Oh, our tummy's going to be working here for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then fold it forward and slowly up. And well done, everybody. So legs together. Just place your hands under your thighs. So you're kind of here. And just pull back a bit. So you're separating your shoulder blades. And maybe put that hand up and that hand down and do the same thing. And I think we'll finish with plank. Any objections? Okay, so on to hands and knees. Actually, let's make it elbows and knees. Alrighty, so elbows under shoulders. You have a choice here. Knee plank. Okay. Try not to hang. Bum up. Or full plank. Suck the belly buttons in, relax your hands, and just hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Squeeze the buttons. Keep doing some pointing and flexing. Pull the belly button in. No tension, neck or shoulders. Flex your thighs. In the original 34, Joseph Pilates' last exercise is a push-up. So be thankful I'm not doing a push-up. So, I don't have a second hand on this watch. So let's hold it for 5 more breaths. And 4. And 3. And just be grateful that we're not going for the world record. And 2. And 1. Knees down. Come on to all fours, and we're going to finish, actually, so that's not the finish. We're going to finish with a couple stretches, but I want to stretch. I would like to stretch with you in a standing position. So do your downward dog. There's your heavy stretch. Beautiful. Bend your knees. Walk your hands in. Dangle your heads upside down. Relax your shoulders and your legs. Scoop the navel to the spine. And slowly, where are you? Slowly re-stack up. Ah, nice and tall. Excellent, guys. Give me 1 more minute. Grab your foot. Ching. So in fact, like this. Knees supporting the bend. This is probably nice for your thigh, but it's not going to stretch your hip flexor. So pull your knee back to stretch your hip flexor. Okay, if you can maybe push your foot a little bit into that hand. Okay, if you're a yogi, which I'm not, maybe you could take yourself forward a little bit, push even more into that hand. Okay, that feels pretty yogi-like. And then come up. This leg, let it go. Cross it over that thigh. And sit your booms back. Okay, if you need some balance, just go somewhere where you can hang onto a wall or a shelf. Okay, you're not going to feel the stretch in the glute if your back is rounded. You need to flatten your back. Push this knee out. Okay, and up. Straighten this leg. Heel like this. Chin lifted. And stick your booms up. Don't be shy. Maybe drop the toes. Bend both knees. Oh, and slowly roll it up. So then just so you can see the thigh thing going on. Okay, you're going to grab this foot. Pull the foot to the bum. Okay, supporting knee is bent. Tummy is tight. Again, that's not stretching your hip flexor with your knee there. Do that. Then if you can, you push the foot a little bit into your hand. Keep the abs connected. If you feel able, you can take it forward a bit, pushing even more into that hand. Okay, coming back. And yeah, we did that. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Sticking bums out, not rounding the lower backs, pushing this knee out, trying not to fall over. Nearly lost it there. Bums out, bums out. Ooh, there she goes. Okay, and then, whoop, flex that ankle, heel down, bow, supporting knee. You can have your hands on it for a bit of balance. Bend the knee, around the back up. Okay, standing wherever. Take your hands behind you. Stretch your chest, pulling your hands up a little bit like that. Okay, maybe keep them there as you go into a roll down. Inhale, nod the chin, soft knees, rolling down. And see what happens with your arms. Can they flop over your head, trying to get to the floor in front of your feet? Wouldn't that be nice? But just enjoy the stretch so long. Okay, soften the knees, scoop the belly button in. Feel the hands being pulled up away from you. Standing nice and tall. Let's take our arms up. Bend one elbow. Pull that elbow with your hand. Okay, at this point you're still sort of side on. Feeling a bit of tricep, a little bit of there. Then you can scoop a little bit where you'll feel the stretch move into the lower part of your back. Keep the same hand up there. Lift up. Just hold it straight and get a tricep stretch for those tricep push-ups we did. I hope we did them on both sides. Take that hand, same hand, and stretch your shoulder. Maybe while you're there, send that same foot back for a calf stretch. Okay, it's all coming out now. Hold it there. Excellent. Step together. Relax that arm. Take the other arm up. This hand, bent knees. Pulling up and over, so it's side stretch. Bit of tricep. Scoop belly button in. Look to the outside of that foot there. QL stretch. Back to center. Stand up. And then just push this elbow down so you're getting straight tricep. Then let it go. Take that arm across. Pull it there. Send the other heel back. Heel into the ground. Hip pushing forward. Shoulder stretching. Breathing. Let the arm go. Stand up. Stand facing camera. Your TV, whatever. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Let the arms fall forward. Inhale to nod the chin. As you exhale, last roll down, arms dangling. Hold to inhale. And exhale, scoop the belly button in. Slowly restack all the way up. And thank you. Have a great day, guys.